let me pose an interesting question for you, using the same scenario that we highlighted above. Would you call us, keeping all this data records of, a shipment is coming your way on our WhatsApp group? Like, would you consider that software?
I would.
Yeah.
It just would be a bit, for it to work, you really need to be, it really needs to be structured, because, I mean, it definitely counts as software because it's a way you're keeping your records and what have you. But now, it needs to be structured in the sense of person Kisumu needs to say, Kisumu, 6 or 7 a.m. What's the date today? Hold up. It is 18th of November 2020. So, Kisumu, 6 or 7 a.m., 18th November 2020, X times, or X fish, send. Now, you or me as a business owner would receive that information. I would see it. Good point. Person Mombasa needs to do the same. Now, why does it follow that particular structure? Because it gives whoever it is a good point to start with. Because now I'll know, okay, if I want to find out from Kisumu, if I want to find out about Kisumu, I just search Kisumu. If I want to find out about a particular date, I know how the date is formatted, I search. So it's easy enough to store the data, to find the data. The problem is now, you need to be really, really good about your backups because due to the nature of WhatsApp, I'd say maybe Telegram would be a better flow, but due to how it works, it's limited to a device. So you need to really be consistent with regards to your records, because say your phone falls in a toilet somewhere and
you had no backup.
Water poisoning.
Well, but arguably the other guys do have that.
Other guys do have, yes, but now assume employee John Doe has just checked in. Now John Doe has joined, employees A and B had just left. Now employees A and B had the data that you're interested in, but John Doe doesn't. So it's kind of an interesting juggling act.
But for me, if I can interrupt you a little bit, is I look at a software like WhatsApp in a business context as solving one or two sides of a business, and that's the communication side. And if you use WhatsApp Business, like the platform WhatsApp Business, customer engagement, right? But sure, posting X shipments is coming through at, this is the price, this is the guy, might suffice for, basic usage. In the long run, it's painful. It will hurt you more. I mean, it's a channel. Yes, I've relayed the necessary information, but now if you're telling me I need to consolidate my data of finding, we are almost ending 2020. How did I perform in 2020? Let's ignore Miss Rona happened. You can see where now it's really not efficient anymore outside the communication side of the business.
Yes, but
that doesn't mean
by solving the communication, actually, just to pick up on that, by solving the communication, that opens up any number of third-party tools, and I'll use Excel. Excel is a powerful beast.
Oh, fantastic tool.
Excel is a powerful beast that allows you to take the data that is communicated and do your analysis.
Yeah, but if you do that, then software, you do need software for your business because Excel is a software.
Yeah, but that goes with indeed it does.
Yeah, you see it.
I do see it. I do see where you're coming from. Yeah. I mean, I tripped myself up. Okay, hold up. Research.
Go ahead. You can do this. Skill. On skill.
I stand by my statement.
But that's the thing about Excel too. If somebody argues skill, you can use Excel, but Excel only allows you 10,000 rows until it starts having performance issues. I think I've experienced something like that. Like this is if you listen to our previous podcast. So where I mentioned if you have like we had this sort of using the AI tool we are trying to build, we have a bunch of NG words. So this is like words you cannot say and they cannot be translated during real-time conversation. So think like cuss words or stereotype sort of vibes. So they had this, I think, had like 20K records. So trying to process that and read and find, like if you have a bug somewhere and you're trying to find, okay, this is the wrong character for this. That's why it didn't work in this case. Like when it reached 10K rows, Excel was starting to hammer.
Translate that into English for non-English speakers.
Excel was trying to, having performance issues.
Okay.
Like it was getting slower or, just took time before you could get everything up and running and your fun starts kicking in if you have a lower performant machine, which chances are in our context right now, for a kiosk, chances are you will have a low performance device. I don't expect you to be having the latest, greatest M1 chip, for instance. Like,
and that is the power of the cloud.
It
which is where
and cost is the thing in the cloud. Cost is real.
Cost is real in the cloud, of course.
So, like, if I was to summarize, like, all my everywhere thoughts is you do need software for your business, but timing is essential.
If I were to summarize mine, I would say you don't always need software, regardless of timing, because, I mean, not everyone needs Excel. Not everyone, like I said, the utility of the data. But
here's the thing: not everyone needs a phone.
That's true.
But when you get it, you see the use case.
That is true.
I that's how I tend to look at software in business context. Is you see, you can't miss what you don't know.
Okay.
Right? Like if I never knew Michael existed, I would never miss Michael.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I know this is a long stretch and there are loopholes to this analogy, but if I've never tried to use software to augment my business, because that's the whole point of software, is to augment your work process and all that, it's hard for me to know, to see the cost benefit or the benefit in general to my business about it. But then it gets harder when we go down the pyramid to identify why software is essential. Why should I spend $1,000, for instance, for QuickBooks? It's hard to justify that cost as you go low into the pyramid.
Why do I need to pay for Salesforce when I know who my customers are off the top of my head? Anyway.
I mean, yeah. That's why we haven't yet subscribed to Salesforce, because again, scale. We are not at the scale of needing Salesforce. But it's a fantastic product.
That it is.
Yeah.
That it is.
And this, by the way, this is not sponsored by Salesforce in any way. just putting it out there. But not Salesforce, if you want to sponsor us, reach out at info@FluidTalksGlobal.com.
Don't reach out because of him. Don't reach out because of him. Do not. But before I forget, which one among you thought that using an Excel file was a good idea?
For what?
For the where you were talking of the list of words.
Oh, so now here's the thing. For context, Japan is a very Excel-based society.
Yes.
For context,
of course.
So most things tend to come in Excel format. It's like they're called salarymen, which is like 8 to 5 people. But in Japan, it's a whole different ball game. It's like Excel is it's an entry-level skill. So they expect anyone to be able to use Excel.
That would be a nice skill for many of us to have here.
It would be.
I mean, given the number of businesses that require Excel knowledge, that would be a nice skill for people to pick up as like an entry-level thing.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bit of a different tangent, but MS suite, like the whole office suite, is a good. It's like a must know.
Again, this is not sponsored in any way.
No.
Stop. We need to. Let's
distinguish.
Let's limit the number of references here.
Microsoft again, if you're interested in sponsoring us. info@FluidTalksGlobal.com. Subject FluidTalks sponsorship.
Don't
Anyways.
reach out because of this guy.
But let's have a conversation. Anyways, that's I don't know if this will make the cut. Maybe guy behind the mic will tell us how that goes. But moving back to where we are, well, which was entry level skill for any office like product is essential, because essentially they all work the same.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of puts a pause or to an end the conversation for today.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm curious what they think. Like, are you in business? Are you a businessman, or do you run a business, a family business, or any sort of business really? Do you need software? Tell us, tell us on the comments. I even I think on Spotify and whatnot, you can do comments. Yeah, so, let's have a chat there. Guy behind the guy will keep you engaged. What?
Guy behind the guy, anyway.
Guy behind the guy. Oh.
But guy behind the mic will keep us engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you're all talking, and let's have a conversation down there.
And if you do find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're unsure whether your business or potential business idea needs software or an application or whatever, hit us up. You just might find it being discussed or the subject of one of our podcasts. So please don't hesitate to reach out and engage in a conversation. Talk amongst yourselves, to quote a YouTuber out there. Those of you who know.
You know.
Yeah.
It's one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you like this video, if you're watching on YouTube, give us the thumbs up. Subscribe. What else do people do on YouTube?
Share.
Oh, yeah, share. On Spotify, Apple Music, Overcast, anywhere we are. Tell us. Also, if you want to be a guest on any of our episodes, hit us up again. Twitter at FluidTalks Global, or do we have a different Twitter?
No. Yeah.
Guy behind the mic?
At FluidTalks, indeed. Everything at FluidTalks. Instagram at FluidTalks. Facebook at FluidTalks. FluidTalks at FluidTalks. Amen.
Everything FluidTalks.
Everything. Hey.
Everything.
The team goes Anywho,
also, tell us what you think about our what do you call them?
merchandise.
Yes, our merch. More to come. If you're interested, we'll be doing something. I don't know. The guy behind the mic will let us know if it works.
This was not coordinated.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was worried about headphone hair, so I covered it up with hat hair. I don't know if hat hair is visible really, but yeah. So that's why I wore my cap today.
And I just like to free marketing. This is free marketing.
Yeah.
For me.
But mind you, mine is minimal.
Oh, it is. We have 2 designs, so yeah.
So anyway, I think that's enough of the self promotion.
It is, and I think this is only the YouTube version, right? This only cuts to the YouTube version.
It's only on YouTube.
It's only on YouTube. I mean, why are you telling people? What are they saying?
So that they are driven to watch it on YouTube.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
But I see where you're coming from.
Fair enough. Don't touch me with your logic.
I feel like
Don't
that was
want
very
your
patronizing.
Don't want your logic.
I'm sorry.
Get away from me with your logic.
I come in peace.
And we end in peace.
Can you do the?
Wow, you are such a sad. Can you do with both hands?
I am not sure.
That is so sad.
Yeah, my left is easier to do than my
Yeah, so I
my
think
right.
we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done for
I
today.
think guys are done.
Like, if you're in the
Which-
Star Trek universe, which race do you think you are?
We are done for today. I think that's
Indeed,
it.
indeed.
Guy behind the mic?
Yes.
No, guy behind the mask.
the guy.
I was about to say guy behind the mask, actually. Guy behind the mic.
Yes.
You're done?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. I think that's a wrap for today. Again, hit us up. If you have any question, comments, whatever, boom. Yeah. Like, subscribe. I think he's just said all
Yeah.
all
Indeed.
that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.